Hey guys, so I'm Dustin Chronister, and I'm the owner and operator of Butcher Shop Bake Company. And what we are, we're a small batch, handcrafted, giant cookie company. I had a necessity or a need for cookies here at the restaurant, and I like to eat something that makes me go, wow. You want to eat something in your day that really gets you excited, and nobody wants to eat a thin, small cookie. So here we are with a half-pound monster. I think it really started since I was young. My dad, my uncle, my grandpa, they all own their own construction businesses. So I saw that early on, working for yourself and creating your own path. And as I got older, I found that really was the path I wanted to go on. I knew it was going to be something in the service industry, but entrepreneurship, I think, I just love the idea of, you're creating your own fire. Whatever you put forth is what you're going to reap. At the end of the day, you have no one else to blame but yourself or to thank. And I think that's extremely motivating. I'm a competitive person, and that doesn't change when it comes to business. Every day I wake up with, 110%, to put into the job. And at the end of the day, I can go home and I can feel, like I put value not only into my company, but into all my customers' lives. And that really is the ultimate motivation as a small business owner. So I think really what, sets me apart, definitely, especially in northern Wisconsin, and at the time when I started the company, there was not a large cookie company anywhere else in the state, and as my knowledge, there was only one in the country. So I really kind of was setting the groundwork for maybe future companies after myself. So I'm a half-pound cookie. My flavors are extremely unique. You can find anywhere from a Reese's peanut butter cup to a state fair themed cookie or lemon cheesecake. You never know what I'm going to get, and I rotate my flavors every single month. I think that as a consumer, you kind of get bored with a menu that you can go get all the time. Whereas with me, every month it changes, so it gives you that new fire to come and try new products. And then I think what also makes me unique for entrepreneurs especially is my business model. I'm a wholesale model, which helps me with overhead, especially in a small population community where you worry about large expenses. This way I develop customer relationships and sell products before I even make them. So it helps, in the long run, keep me afloat and not have to worry at the end of the day. I would say a lot of my biggest challenges, I already know how to make cookies. So that part I got down, but it's been a lot of the other stuff, the taxes, the payroll and paperwork, and knowing when to file and when to pay and how to pay. Those have been, huge learning experiences for me as this journey's been going on. And I can say, build your team. I'm not good at that work, so find an accountant or find, someone that can help you that has the knowledge to get you where you need to go, because you're not going to know everything. And if you're busy, you need to be doing what you do good, and I make good cookies, so I need to be making good cookies. I don't need to be spending hours trying to figure out taxes. Someone else can do that extremely well. So know when to delegate your duties. Delegation as a small business owner, and really in life, is extremely important. And once you figure that out, it really takes a lot of weight off your shoulders. So I've had quite a few here actually in the last year or so. I've expanded my space almost triple, and I've tripled my offerings. I've gone from having one account to as maximum of 10 accounts. The pandemic has led difficulty, but as any small business, you learn, adapt, and overcome. I also have, what's fantastic for me is I have an online market, and that really has taken off through this pandemic. So you kind of just find ways, whether it's bad weather or people are on diets, you find ways to attract your customer base and adapt and evolve for them. So expanding my space, I've expanded my staff. I've doubled, so that means there's 2 of us now, which has been huge for me. It was very stressful letting go, But as a small business, if you want to grow, you're going to have to let go at some point. And you just, again, delegate and properly train and make sure that they're producing what you want. Because at the end of the day, it's your name on the product and it's your image, and you want to make sure that the quality is still there. And I guess I would wrap up the year with I made it on the news once again for cheesecakes, and now this fantastic interview is a huge success for me. I think the Grid program is awesome, so to be given an interview for you guys is very humbling. So lastly, I just want to share with you guys that, small business is not going to be easy. It's a lot of sweat equity and a lot of hard work. The days are long, but at the end of the day, it's so humbling when someone comes up to me and says, that's the best cookie I've ever had, or that cheesecake was amazing, better than Grandma Ruth's. So when you hear that the 12 hours you put in that day, it just dissolves. It doesn't matter. So stick with whatever your dream is. Make sure you build your team. I cannot stress upon that enough, is find people that can support you and make you stronger. You have an end goal in mind, and the more power you can have behind that is only going to make for a successful outcome.